everybody. So, today we want to discuss about human-computer interaction. So, here is the learning outcomes or objectives. First, we want to know the definition of human-computer interaction. Second, why is human-computer interaction important? The historical roots of human-computer interaction. And lastly, what are the components of human-computer interaction and how they work together? So, what is human-computer interaction? To try what is it, according to Card et al. 2008, human-computer interaction, or HCI, is a discipline concerned with the design, evaluation, and implementation of interactive computing systems for human use and with the study of major phenomena surrounding them. Now, to actually put it simply, in the world of John Kerr, human-computer interaction is the study of making it easy to learn, easy to use. No one single definition is perfect. Human-computer interaction is a massive community of communities across broad band of fields. But the one key thing they all have in common is a focus on usability. The idea of usability is a king in all fields and all over HCI. HCI is focused in understanding and improving our interaction to the technology and information systems. From super visual to high-level designs, down to the most fundamental ways in a system, process, and communicate information. Human-computer interaction studies how our behavior is affected by the technology and how we could evolve along with it. It uses knowledge from the field of cognitive designs combined with engineering principles in a melting theory and practicality.
Human-computer interactions important. Human-computer interactions study are gaining importance in terms of growth in the populations of computer users, proliferations in critical technological applications, and understanding in human behavior and mental process academically. Also, by demonstrating the falsity of accepted assumptions, human-computer interaction studies try to engage designers and IT professionals to the platforms where the evaluations are made by scientific methods.
A great way to understand HCI better is to look at its history. A flashback to 1970s, or at least imagine you can do so. This is when we really start to see more people having access to computers and the emergence of people to computing. Along with this emergence can realizations that there was some serious improvements we had in the area of usability. There is that K word. As more people started to have access to computers, there was more the need to know how to design and implement systems to optimize usability, whatever that may mean. In response to this emergence of the field and use of the term, HCI developed. Many different fields of science had begun to merge into the heading of cognitive field of science, a big part of which was the idea of cognitive engineering, looking at the mental and motor processes of humans and how they influence in our influential path, our interaction to the people and objects. So just as the needs for HCI rules with the arrival of personal computing, the field of cognitive science are rules with the idea and concepts an HCI needed. HCI was become one of the first examples of cognitive engineering and was and still is a bold merging of science and engineering. Let's take a look at some of the first examples with the ideas of HCI will to be applied. Before personal computers such as IBM, the main computer outputs was text on a screen, and the only inputs a keyboard while it is still a comment into output paradigm used today. It was hard for the casual use right first, and as the only mean of interacting was lasted into it. QHCI and the invention of the mouse and the development of the computer desktop design. Using the mouse, the desktop became a clear space where users could move, organize, hide to delete, and often lose files and documents, very much like they loads with physical documents on a physical desk. It was a simple, relatable, and intuitive way of displaying digital information and could only extremely quickly still used to this day. When the desktop first developed, it was revolutionary and exciting. But as a role default and as the amount of digital information exploded, the colder the desktop, ideas started to lose some of its initial magic and usability. Thankfully, the study of HCI hasn't stayed still. The desktop is no longer the central key to our interaction, the technology with the rapid expansion of the world. The variety of the technology used to connect people and things in every part of the world has also expanded. The web browser has become our homepage as the desktop once was. The ideas of HCI have paved the way for social networks, vlog, email systems, and instant text and video chats programs to become seamless part of our daily lives. The brisk, clean interfaces and free-to-use nature services like Facebook, Twitter, Skype, and email have opened unprecedented level of communications between users and their systems. It is partially to the inspiration and popularization of the ideas of HCI. TED systems have come to be effective, usable, and popular as they are. HCI, or human-computer interaction, includes all the ideas we learned about the TED value-added model. TED provides clear guidelines on how to make a system accessible and inedible top-layer level, such as clearly of files, links, aesthetics, and overall smart to the systems. HCI, or human-computer interaction, includes this, but goes much deeper, focusing as well on the most fundamental ways we interact with the technology and systems. Examples of human-computer interaction in practice have everywhere you look. From the open customized whole nature of the desktop to the simple, minimally customized interface of an item, even within the specific arenas, there were different offers. Smartphones are great examples. Microsoft and Apple have both implemented systems within simplicity and easy to use in mind, allowing the little customizability. While one of the core designs behind Google and iOS, the idea of open source and customizability. Today, everyone involved in the technology field has HCI in mind. Though different degrees of successive course, from the manufacturers of PC hardwares to the animations behind vehicle GPS systems and the technicians who created the exact tone of Siri's voice. Technology is used by people, and every change, improvements, or innovations in technology is inevitably related to help people interact to the technology. As our needs evolved, so does technology and the ways in which it can help us mix with our needs. Human-computer interaction is right there to far front, expanding and evolving along with it, always making sure that the new technologies developed we don't lose sight that the key idea, designing systems with a focus on usability, making it easy to use and easy to learn. So, the last topic that I and Shalika would report is to know what are the components of HCI and how they work together. So, human-computer interaction have four main components. The first is the user, task, the tools or interface, and the context. So with this, human-computer interaction studies requires the evaluation of obtained observations while the user performs certain tasks and the habits of the user together. These data are used in the development process of interactive system.